Imagine a world where the line between life and death blurs, where fungi wield control over their hosts, transforming them into mindless zombies manipulated by the whims of nature's own puppet masters. Welcome to our exploration into the eerie realm of zombie fungus. In this captivating journey, we'll delve into the mysterious world of parasitic fungi that hijack the bodies and minds of their unsuspecting hosts, compelling them to act against their own will. Zombie fungus, scientifically known as entomopathogenic fungi, has fascinated scientists and intrigued horror enthusiasts alike with its chilling impact on various species across the globe. From insects to mammals, the influence of these fungal invaders extends far beyond the realms of fiction, unveiling a remarkable yet terrifying aspect of the natural world. Join us as we unravel the secrets of this macabre phenomenon and uncover its implications for life as we know it. Zombie fungus is a group of parasitic fungi that have evolved the ability to infect and manipulate the behavior of their host organisms. These fungi typically target insects and other arthropods, although there are instances of zombie fungus affecting other types of animals as well. One of the most famous examples of zombie fungus is the genus Cordyceps, which has garnered attention for its remarkable abilities to control the behavior of ants and other insects. These fungi have unique characteristics that distinguish them from other types of fungi. Unlike many fungi that obtain nutrients from dead organic matter, zombie fungi are parasitic, relying on living organisms for their sustenance. They possess specialized structures, such as spores or infectious hyphae, that allow them to infect their hosts and initiate the process of zombification. There are various species of zombie fungi, each with its own preferred host organisms and methods of infection. Cordyceps is perhaps the most well-known genus, with species that infect ants, caterpillars, and other insects. Other notable examples include Ophiocordyceps unilateralis, which targets ants, and Entomophthora muscae, which infects flies. While many zombie fungi primarily target insects, there are instances of fungi infecting mammals as well. For example, the fungus Pseudogymnoascus destructans is responsible for causing white nose syndrome in bats, a condition that disrupts their hibernation patterns and can lead to death. The life cycle of zombie fungus typically begins when spores come into contact with a suitable host organism. Once inside the host, the spores germinate and grow, penetrating the host's tissues and spreading throughout its body. As the fungus matures, it releases chemicals that alter the host's behavior, effectively turning it into a zombie. The mechanisms by which zombie fungus controls its host can vary depending on the species involved. One notable example is Cordyceps unilateralis, which infects ants, particularly those dwelling in tropical rainforests. When an ant comes into contact with the spores of Cordyceps unilateralis, the fungus infiltrates its body, quickly spreading and taking control of its nervous system. As the infection progresses, the ant undergoes a dramatic transformation, succumbing to the fungal parasite's manipulative powers. The infected ant, now under the control of the fungus, exhibits abnormal behavior such as climbing to a high vantage point. Once there, the ant clamps onto a leaf or stem, firmly anchoring itself in place. As the fungus continues to grow within the ant's body, it eventually erupts from its host, releasing a burst of spores into the surrounding environment, ready to infect new victims. This grotesque display of fungal reproduction ensures the perpetuation of Cordyceps' life cycle, at the expense of its unwitting ant hosts. While Cordyceps may be the poster child for zombie fungi, it's far from the only player in this unsettling game of biological manipulation. Across the globe, numerous other species of fungi have evolved similar strategies to infect and control a wide range of host organisms. For instance, Ophiocordyceps sinensis, commonly known as caterpillar fungus, parasitizes caterpillars in alpine regions, altering their behavior and ultimately leading to their demise. In the ocean, species of the fungus Entomophthora prey upon flies and other aquatic insects, orchestrating elaborate displays of parasitic manipulation beneath the waves. In the ongoing battle between host organisms and zombie fungi, an intriguing co-evolutionary arms race has emerged. Host species subjected to the relentless onslaught of fungal parasites have developed an array of defenses aimed at thwarting their attackers and preserving their own survival. One such defense mechanism involves behavioral modifications that allow hosts to detect and avoid areas contaminated with fungal spores. For example, some insects have evolved the ability to detect the presence of fungal pathogens and alter their foraging or mating behaviors accordingly, reducing their risk of infection. In addition to behavioral defenses, host organisms may also possess physiological adaptations that confer resistance to fungal infection. This could include changes in immune system function or the production of antimicrobial compounds that inhibit fungal growth. Over time, these adaptations can give certain individuals or populations a competitive edge in the ongoing struggle against zombie fungi, shaping the evolutionary trajectory of both host and parasite. The evolutionary arms race between zombie fungi and their hosts has driven the development of remarkable adaptations on both sides of the equation. Fungi, such as those in the genus Cordyceps, have evolved sophisticated mechanisms for infecting and manipulating their hosts, exploiting vulnerabilities in their biology to gain a foothold and ensure their own survival. For example, some zombie fungi produce compounds that mimic the pheromones or neurotransmitters of their host organisms, effectively hijacking their communication systems and manipulating their behavior. Others produce enzymes or toxins that disrupt the host's immune response or physiological processes, facilitating fungal colonization and growth. On the flip side, host organisms have evolved an impressive array of defenses aimed at resisting fungal infection and minimizing the impact of parasitic manipulation. From behavioral adaptations that reduce exposure to fungal spores to physiological mechanisms that limit fungal growth and replication within the body, these defenses represent a testament to the power of natural selection in shaping the course of evolutionary change. While zombie fungi primarily target insects and other animals, there is limited evidence to suggest that certain species may pose a potential risk to humans under specific circumstances. However, it's essential to clarify that the term zombie fungus, as commonly understood in popular culture, typically refers to fungi that infect insects rather than humans. Nevertheless, there have been isolated cases of fungal infections in humans that exhibit some similarities to the effects seen in infected insects. One example is the fungus Ophiocordyceps unilateralis sensu lato, which infects ants but has also been known to cause fungal infections in humans, particularly in individuals with compromised immune systems. However, these cases are rare and often occur in specific geographic regions where the fungus is prevalent. It's important to note that the risk of human infection by zombie fungi is generally low, and most fungal infections in humans are caused by species that do not exhibit the same behavior-altering effects seen in infected insects. Nonetheless, continued research into fungal pathogens and their interactions with human hosts is essential for understanding and mitigating potential health risks. Despite the inherent morbidity associated with zombie fungi, studying these fascinating organisms can yield valuable insights with significant implications for medicine and agriculture. In medicine, research on zombie fungi has the potential to inform our understanding of parasitic infections and their effects on hosts. By deciphering the mechanisms by which these fungi manipulate the behavior and physiology of their hosts, scientists may uncover new strategies for combating parasitic diseases in both humans and animals. Additionally, the unique bioactive compounds produced by zombie fungi could hold promise for the development of novel pharmaceuticals, including antibiotics and antiparasitic agents. In agriculture, zombie fungi have garnered attention for their potential as biocontrol agents against pest insects. By harnessing the parasitic properties of these fungi, researchers aim to develop environmentally friendly alternatives to chemical pesticides for managing insect populations in agricultural settings. By targeting specific pests while minimizing harm to non-target organisms and the environment, fungal biocontrol agents offer a sustainable approach to pest management that aligns with modern principles of integrated pest management. In summary, while the notion of zombie fungi may evoke images of horror and fascination, the study of these remarkable organisms holds promise for addressing real-world challenges in medicine and agriculture. By unlocking the secrets of zombie fungi, scientists may uncover new opportunities for improving human health and safeguarding global food security in an increasingly interconnected world. Additionally, there are ethical implications associated with the potential use of zombie fungi as biocontrol agents in agriculture. While these fungi offer a promising alternative to chemical pesticides, their deployment raises questions about unintended consequences, including the potential impact on non-target organisms and ecosystem dynamics. Ethical frameworks that prioritize ecological integrity, human health, and animal welfare must guide decisions regarding the development and implementation of fungal biocontrol strategies. Despite the macabre nature of zombie fungi, Raising awareness about these fascinating organisms can play a crucial role in conservation efforts. By highlighting the intricate relationships between fungi and their hosts, educators and conservationists can foster appreciation for the complexity and interconnectedness of ecosystems. This increased awareness can inspire action to protect vulnerable species and their habitats, including efforts to mitigate the threats posed by fungal pathogens and other environmental stressors. Ultimately, the conservation of biodiversity requires a comprehensive understanding of the myriad factors that shape ecosystems, including the often overlooked role of microbial organisms such as zombie fungi. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos like this.